Welcome back to the Queer Quips podcast, where we, the founders of Curious, discuss random topics that come up during the month, recent events, some queer news, and whatever we come up with. Has been a while since the last episode, but yeah,
Oy,
we're
oy.
back.
A lot of things have been going on. Good
Yep.
and not so good. But we have all of us
We're
here
good.
today.
Rain's dying already.
We have all
Yes.
four of us. Surprisingly, we have this person, Ash. Surprisingly,
Yeah,
Ash is here.
Surprisingly.
That's so
I'm,
weird.
I'm here. I'm here.
Ash is here. Who would have thought? Ash has been gone for like forever.
me.
We thought Ash was dead, but
I didn't think Ash was dead. Ash
That
would
is
never die.
evil.
Not in my heart. I
But
forgot
to
this
be
was
fair-
being recorded.
We didn't see Ash for forever, so
yeah.
Yeah, it's been a while, but I'm here. I'm alive.
We are all here. Which one of these
I
topics do we
guess,
want to
yeah,
go into next?
I guess we
Maybe
just
just
start
what
explaining
happened.
where we've
Yeah.
been.
Let's start with Ash. Tell us about your life since we've seen you last. What's been going on?
What hasn't happened? All right, I'm gonna give you the Cliff Notes version. And we're just gonna
TDLR.
ignore all the sad bits. Yeah, it's too long. I didn't read it. Anyway, we're gonna ignore all the sad bits. We're not gonna comment on those. But so
Okay.
since the last time we recorded a podcast, I believe I was living in Queensland. I think. Yes, probably.
Yes.
Anyway, so since then, my, I guess now ex-roommate decided that the lease was ending, broke the lease, and we couldn't find a new place. So we lost our housing, lost our car, because that's still being repaired, by the way, in Queensland, even though it's like, it was taken off me on the 12th of August, and it's almost a year now. Anyway, that's a story for another day. So we lost our housing, and we were like, oh, so we're sort of homeless. So we managed to find accommodation with my partner's grandparents, which unfortunately was 2,000 kilometers away from where I was living. So I quit my job, I quit uni, I quit everything I had up there that I was doing to move 2,000 kilometers. All of my stuff is currently still in Queensland in a storage unit, so I have nothing of my own.
Hence Ash not
Except for my
having a
clothes.
computer.
Yep. No face
Yeah,
cam. That
I took
beautiful audio
no.
quality. You can hear the hertz.
You can hear the crackle.
You can hear each individual hertz of the microphone.
Yeah, it's something down here. And I finally, we'll just skip over like all that stuff because that was a time. And then it's been what, two months down here now or something. I don't know. I stopped counting.
yeah, I guess.
Almost 3 months.
It's been more than 2.
And very, very recently, I finally found a job, and I decided that nursing was not it for me anymore. I quit nursing, and I am now a IT service desk consultant, and that is my title now, which is very, very exciting
IT
for me.
support is so much more fun.
Very cool.
It is. It honestly, it is, because like these people like call up, and I'm like, hey yo, what's your problem? And they're like, hey yo, this is it. And I'm like, all right, let me just remote into your computer, like it's a normal thing to do, just remote into people's computers. I'm like, oh yeah, I see your issue. Bam, close, fix, uninstall, reinstall. Oh wow, look, it works again. Goodbye, have a good day.
Yeah, the thing is, tech support in general is not bad, but then you have like people who
Yeah.
Me.
think they know everything, but know
Yo.
nothing,
Me.
and annoy the shit out of you.
Yeah.
Wow,
Yeah,
swearing
I've
already.
had-
Cussing already.
I've had
Oh no. Wow, off to a good start.
I've had multiple people be like, "Oh, I need my adapters replaced." Okay, what type of adapters are they? I think they're a DisplayPort to HDMI adapter. Go there and it's like DisplayPort to VGA. I'm like, oh, okay. I brought the wrong adapters. I'll have to come back another day.
Brilliant.
Even I
Yeah,
know this
but
is
yeah,
just
support
that.
so-
is IT support is complicated. Like with
Yeah.
people. It's
Have you tried unplugging it and plugging it back in?
Yes, but trying to actually like walk someone through unplugging it and replugging it back in on the phone is so hard. They're like, which cable do I take out? There's so many cables. I'm like, the little barrel adapter, like the little circle one that says DC on it. I see it. Do I just take this one out? Yes, you take that one out. Okay, what do I do with it after I take it out? I'm like, you just hold it for 15 seconds and then you plug it back in. They're like, oh,
It's,
okay.
the
it's
best
like when
thing
I
that
told
ever
Matt.
happened to me is still that I told someone, "Can you just close the window and reopen it again?" And the person literally got up from the desk, closed the window, and opened the window.
I love that. See,
That's
this is why I'm
that's
glad that I can just remote on. I don't have to tell people to do this. I just go,
Wh-
I'm just going to remote into your computer. I'm going to do it myself.
How
That's
could
worse than when I called Matt's after I had spilled water on my computer and went, I spilled water on my computer. What should I do? And he was, well, did you turn it off? And I'm like, no. Should I unplug it? And he's like, yes. Please unplug your computer. You spilled water on it.
Yep,
might be an
that
important
was the
step.
story.
Yeah. I was like, no, I
But,
think I
yeah,
would like to be
so-
electrocuted today by the power grid.
I mean,
But yeah, so that job's going really, really well. I'm really enjoying it.
good.
2 days ago from recording, I got to do my first major project on site. I got to go and build some computers and stuff. Where I got absolutely attacked and destroyed by a monitor stand, and now my hands are all
By
cut
what?
up. But monitor stand, Yeah.
Apparently,
It
monitor
completely
stands are very
attacked it.
dangerous in Australia.
yeah, it destroyed my hand.
Everything
Like,
is very dangerous in Australia.
Yeah,
That's
it's
true.
But no, so I'm enjoying that. And then by the time this goes up, I probably would be driving the 20 hours to Queensland to go get my stuff. So that's happening soon, which I'm very excited about. Not that I have a place to set it up, or so I will just have it here in storage instead of in Queensland in storage. So at
That
least I'm
fucking
one step
noise.
closer. What? Uh-oh, what happened?
You're
Your
transitioning
mic-
Nothing,
into a
you're-
robot.
Yeah,
All
your
good.
mic is so high quality.
that
It's-
it's just
Yeah, Apple AirPods
Oh.
Pro are the best.
Any Bluetooth headset doesn't have great quality, to be fair.
No.
Oh, there are a few, but
Not as
Yeah.
good as a good
Anyway.
old. Oh, I'm not gonna flick that. That would sound so bad in the
Obviously.
recording. Um,
Anyway, but yeah, that's my life. I'm here, alive.
living.
The reason I haven't been around is because I don't have internet at this house. I have no internet.
fun.
That's why I haven't been around, because I don't have any internet to connect to anything.
Wow.
So
Yay,
yeah, we
Ash's
thought a
data
podcast
plan.
on mobile data.
Yes.
Oh my god, I've upgraded my plan like twice, and I've upgraded my partner's plan like once, just so we have enough data to get through the month. Did I just say data? Ew, who did I get that off?
Data?
Me.
What?
Me. You stole that off of me.
Data.
Data.
Yeah,
Data.
it's
No,
data.
this
I
is
say
data.
data.
It's
We say
data.
data in Australia. Data.
Data.
Anyway, but yeah, that's my life. No internet. Moving. We're still trying to find a house here that we can afford because my partner's having a lot of issues with jobs and government and health issues. So we're just chilling at their grandparents' house until we can afford to go get our own place. But other than that, other than homelessness, life is good.
Sorry. Not funny.
The way it was
I
worded
mean, it's
is
pretty
funny.
The way it was.
It's pretty funny.
Homelessness.
Yeah.
Everything's fine. It's like, Ash, that's one of that's a very big problem.
Yeah, that's not fine. What?
No.
Yeah. No, I mean, it's pretty good. I'm quite enjoying my, it's a big change going from
Yeah.
city to rural again. But I get to drive past every day and I get to see tractors working in fields, and I'm very happy about it. I've always
think
wanted
that's
to be a
cool.
farmer since I
That
was little.
technically, you should still have wired internet in these places in the year 2023.
I'm
Oh
with
yeah,
you,
the people
Rain.
who own this house, the people who own this house are like very old. They don't even own. One of them owns a mobile, but that's just because they have to for doctor's appointment. But they don't own emails. They don't own electronic banking. Like they still do everything at the bank.
To be fair, at my grandparents' house, they have a 100 Mbit internet connection,
Yeah,
Oh
but
my
they
They
have
don't
you as a
use it.
grandchild.
but it exists.
I mean,
But it exists.
Mats, is that you offering to pay for my internet?
If you're talking about the monthly plan you need to pay to whatever provider, we can talk about it. If you're talking to me about having internet line installed into your house for thousands of dollars, I don't have that money.
You're like, listen,
Anyway,
I drive a
move
nice
on.
car, but I don't got
Wow.
that money.
What happened to you wanting to get Starlink, by the way?
Oh, I'm still gonna get Starlink. It's the best internet here in the town.
What was
I'm gonna
Starlink
get
again?
Starlink.
$100 a month?
134 Australian per month.
God, why is Australian so much more?
Anyway,
That's
Rain, what's been happening in your life?
Yeah. Let's do
Oh.
Rain next.
Oh, can I go last? I don't even know.
Sure.
Alright,
Literally
Yeah.
Caspian.
start.
How...
I've
Yeah,
got.
Caspian.
I've
Caspian
got a
had fun.
bit.
Caspian has fun things.
I don't remember what we talked about in the last episode exactly because it's been a while. I graduated from community college, so I got my associate's degree
Whoa.
in studio art on the 12th.
Hey, Caspian.
The 12th of
Yay.
last month at this point. So that's something. Took a trip to Canada. Had a lot of fun. Got accepted by the college I applied to in Canada.
Let's
Which I know I
go.
brought up a couple times that I was getting working on applying and all that, and I applied and they accepted me. So I'm very
Yes.
Which is
excited.
absolutely crazy.
I
Um,
Like,
know.
it's just nuts that it's gonna happen. And, like, because
yeah.
we might have talked about it once or twice on a podcast, but we've talked about this for a long time now.
Yeah.
A really
Yes.
long time. And
Months
it's just
and
been like,
months.
well, you know, we'll apply, Caspian will apply for college, Caspian will apply for college, Caspian will move to Canada. And it's just been like, oh yeah, cool, that'll happen in the future. And it's here. Like, it's
Yeah,
happening. It's crazy.
happening. I've already like signed up for classes. I already put in my student I'm blanking out on the name right now. The student visa thing. I already applied
Yeah,
for
the
that.
student visa that you have
Yes.
to apply for
Yes.
Canada.
Student visa, applied for classes, signed up for planning driving there so I can take my car so I can drive around, which will be a solid like 30 some odd hour drive. So
Yeah,
You
the
had
countries
well,
you all
this
live
gluten-free
in are way
weekend
too
I'm
Oreos.
driving
big.
40 hours.
what?
Just telling you, the countries you all live in are way too big.
Yeah.
Yeah, let me
Um,
break up Canada. That's a
but-
really good idea.
Yeah, Canada is gluten-free Oreos. Something I didn't know. They don't have those in the US. And when I was in Canada, I was enlightened to Oreo brand Oreos that are gluten-free.
They're better than normal Oreos.
They're really good,
They're
honestly.
really good.
What else has been going on in my life? So that's all happening later, like September, August.
In a couple months.
September, August time.
In a couple months. In
Yeah.
a couple
boy.
months. How crazy.
Yeah,
It's just nuts.
I know.
like
Also, the reason I'm so
85
like
days.
blown, my mind is blown, is I barely knew about this stuff. Like I knew little bits, but I didn't know a lot of it until like just before we started recording. So I'm still like in that stage of like holy shit.
Yeah. It's pretty wild. I'm so excited. And then the day after my trip to Canada, I had septoplasty, which is where they straighten your septum. I'm not going to go more in detail than that. If you want to know more, Google it. Um, but that's why I like.
This is not a medical podcast.
Yeah, no, I planned it literally the day after, which was fine. I got home in the morning the day before, so I actually got a good night's sleep and everything. But it's part of why I can't really smile right now, because my upper lip doesn't really work, and it won't for another 3 weeks probably. That's it really. I mean, in
Still a lot.
6 days, I'm getting surgery on my shoulder. From
Yikes.
6 days from filming this, I think. Yeah. No, 5.
Can you book more surgery in like a month's period, or?
Yeah, I should find what else I need to get done. Do that like after my month of resting for my shoulder. Yeah,
Yeah,
I really should. I should just
if
do
you're
a
if you're
bunch
doing a
of.
shoulder, why not do a knee and a hip or something as well? You know, but like your
Oh.
left knee and your right hip or something.
That's such a good idea. I should totally do that. No.
This city is not wheelchair accessible, Caspian.
No, I'm probably stopping with
God.
the shoulder, but that's really what's been going on for me. Yeah, I've been watching a lot of TV because I've been sitting in the recliner for a week and a half now.
You mean you actually watch TV, or did you watch like Netflix or YouTube on your TV?
Netflix on my TV.
Okay.
That's a
I was
difference.
like, you have cable?
No,
You have that kind of money?
no cable. I just say watching TV because if I'm watching something on a TV, I still just call it watching TV.
Me
Okay.
too. Me too. 110%. I
Stupid
agree.
thing here is, actually that is one of the things I hate about Germany. You have to pay for like your cable TV, like public TV. You have to pay, everyone. It doesn't
What?
even matter if you don't even own a TV, you have to pay for it.
What?
What?
Oh, interesting.
Everyone, every single person who lives here has to pay for public television services.
Wait, so the public television isn't free there?
Are you telling me public television is free in the US?
Yeah.
Well, of problems.
It's also
Oh,
free
God.
here.
Yeah,
We
I can
have
go
free
watch
channels, but, like,
PBS.
PBS is your
I don't know what.
show.
It's free.
I don't know what PBS is.
Like you're paying
Public
paying a
television.
monthly. I don't know exactly how much, but you're basically paying a monthly whatever per house, not per person. For all public broadcasting services, for television, for radio, for whatever, and you have to pay it. Everyone has to pay it
Nope.
because
Little
it's in the
wild.
law for whatever reason.
Interesting.
Little bit wild.
It's not that much. Like it's really, really, really expensive, obviously, because then not everyone would be able to pay it. But yeah, there are a lot of protests and stuff against that for years because people are like, even our generation is like, yeah, I'm not watching TV, like the actual like public broadcast. I'm not watching it. Why should I pay for it?
Oh my
Yeah.
God. I still can't get over the fact that you would pick PBS out of all the channels.
What?
Oh my goodness.
What? I could watch the news. I could go watch Deutsche Welle.
What is that?
German news.
Oh my God.
With really weird pronunciation. Oh God, that catch me off guard.
Yeah, I'm not great at the second word in that name. I could watch NHK World Japan, which is Japanese news too. Don't ask me why I get
You have the weirdest free channel.
all of the American news channels are free. German and Japanese news are free. And then like PBS and channels like that are free.
I literally can watch like up to 1,000 free channels overall, but like
They're
10
not
of
free.
them are like from like government support.
Yeah, they're not
whatever.
free. You have to pay for them.
Yeah, you're
and the rest is like ad-supported channels.
I'm so confused.
it's confusing.
But to be fair, I'm not watching TV. Like, if I'm watching TV, we're not watching over like cable. We're watching over satellite. So
Ah, gotcha. That's
I'm pretty sure that's how we watch TV. I don't know.
yeah.
Well, we
it's
gotta
also-
move on.
Yeah, the free stuff is satellite. Anyway, Matt, talk about your life for a bit. We got so off topic
about
there.
my life, I actually have no idea how long ago we filmed the last episode.
It's been like a month,
So
a month and a
I have
half.
no idea what exactly happened in between.
No, a month. A month ago.
Hmm?
Just say
Like
the
a
last month.
It's been essentially a month, yes.
Okay, so what did I do? I like standard stuff, work and uni and like all of that. So boring stuff. What else did I do? Brody,
You traveled.
visited few friends, traveled. Yep. Like for a long
Traveling.
weekend we had with like holidays and stuff. I was like, hey, visiting a friend, so I drove there, 8-hour drive. So still a long drive, but not like an insanely long drive. Something you can easily do in a day. So
Yeah. Nice.
was there for a few days. Did a lot of cool stuff there. Had a lot of fun. Went to the cinema. Watched a movie.
Nice.
So yeah, I started also a podcast with friends, German podcast. So if anyone wants to listen to a German podcast, that exists.
Pretty exciting.
Yeah,
Mhm.
that's basically it, I think.
Nice.
How exciting.
Been busy.
Yeah, not so much very interesting stuff. You're like, it's in the middle of the semester and stuff, so not really exciting stuff happening. It's like business as usual, I guess.
Not you're moving halfway across the continent in like 85 days.
Yes.
Has the math down.
I don't know if it's halfway. I have no clue.
Oh, okay.
It's probably more
Maybe
actually.
85 days, 6 hours, and 2 minutes.
Well, how many miles is it? Because I moved 2,000 kilometers in less than 2 weeks.
I can find out. Here, give me 2 seconds. We're not name dropping where. It's 2,123 miles.
Okay, that's
Kilometers.
1,000 something
more than
kilometers.
I moved.
2,123
Yeah, because a mile is like
miles to
1.34
kilometers.
kilometers or something.
It's 3,416.64 kilometers.
Hey, it wasn't that bad with 3,400
Yeah.
Well, yeah,
something.
at the end of this week, I'm driving 4,000 kilometers.
It's
So
just
40 hours.
Oh yeah. Oof.
Ash,
Yeah.
I love you, but sometimes you make questionable life choices.
Sometimes.
Well, how else do you want me to go get my stuff? Should I just forget about it all and just leave it there?
Have you heard of magic? Get a
Yeah,
wizard.
so-
I have heard of Magic.
Get a witch.
Magic the Gathering? Do you play? Do you play Magic
No, I
the
don't.
Gathering too?
No, I don't.
Rain,
Yeah.
what's been going on in your life?
Oh goodness. Last time we filmed a podcast, I was in a different province. Now I'm
Yes.
back home. I finished my exams, passed all my classes, and I'm working full time again. So I love working a 9 to 5. I actually do love my job. I complain about it a little bit. Don't tell my boss.
A little bit yesterday in call,
And then
yelling for straight half an hour.
I just can't
And it,
listen. I love corporate America. Technically, I'm in Canada, but listen, corporate America, it's all the same. I love my little office job with my little whatevers that I do.
was that meant to be a clickety clack on a keyboard?
Yes,
Like,
it
what
was.
does that be?
You're gonna have to censor that one
Who
too.
types like-
Ian.
Oh no.
If that's how you type, you need help.
I've been told several times that my typing is actually very therapeutic to listen to.
I've never heard you type. So I could not comment on that.
Well, we'll get to that at some point then.
Okay.
I've been told it's very therapeutic to listen to. Anyway, what else was we talking about? My family is coming to my province next week. So that's exciting.
Very.
Not for fun reasons, but they are coming here. And then yeah, looking for a new apartment because I have to move for September 1st because some loser and their lizard want to move to Canada. So
Who could that be?
I wonder.
I wonder.
Anyway, so I've just been stressed, depressed, and probably dehydrated.
Go hydrate.
The 3 days.
Drink
Do
water.
you need another day, or are you good?
Remember,
I
drink,
have.
drink water and
There is
increase
something I
the salt
cannot
in your
say on
food.
this podcast that I need to tell everyone after.
Okay, that's
God.
fair. Move. So I see here, since
Yeah.
that's our lives. I see this topic: Rain's cool mug.
Yes, I've decided that we are starting a new segment where I show my cool mug every time because I want to show off my mug collection. This one
Nice.
says
Oh,
"Mom."
so every show
Mom.
we now get a new mug.
I can show
Mhm.
my mug too. It's got an alien on
When-
it. It's also
when
got
I have
water
my
like
stuff
dribbling down it.
and a
But
house.
For me, this will be really boring because every
Yeah.
time I just have a glass.
Rain and I have a cool
when I have
mug
my stuff in
collection.
a house, I can contribute to this when I have my stuff because I have a cool mug collection.
Okay.
Actually,
Okay.
none of them
Okay,
are podcast
so
friendly.
you're all showing off your mugs now. So I need to find something else to show off every.
Yeah.
No, you have to
Everything.
show off your
Alright,
mug.
here comes the
Your-
Lego
your
Star
stuff that
Wars.
you're using.
Oh, I could do that. That would be so fun.
Oh my god, no! Did you
I
guys see
probably
the
have
video
enough
I
for, like,
sent?
20 shows.
Which
Hmm?
one?
Did you guys see the video
Yes,
I
I did
sent
see that video.
to our Instagram group chat?
Yes.
Oh God, which one of the 100?
We're making fun of you for
Oh.
having Legos, for having a closet full of Legos.
I remember that video. Okay,
It
that'll
was
be a new
quite
segment.
Anyway, for context for the people who are not in the group chat, it was a video that was like, you don't get people because you have a collection of
one?
Lego Star Wars or something like that.
Oh,
I can't tell.
Yeah. So
But to
I
be fair, I only have old Lego because current Lego is stupid and way too expensive and bad quality. So only old Lego is great, or other companies. Not naming companies here.
Huh.
I could, but
Huh.
we name dropped Lego, but whoopsies.
Lego.
We
Anyways,
also name dropped Mom. Hi, Mom.
I think
I
Rain's
need a
mom is the
drink.
only mom that watches our podcast.
At this
My
point,
mother
anyway.
is an avid watcher.
Shout
My
out to
mother's
Rain's
an
mom.
avid watcher. And my mother is kind of like, you're all invited to my family dinners. Probably more than me. So,
Thanks.
just a, my mother's already been like, oh, Caspian's moving to Canada. They can do a photo shoot of all my chickens. Wish that was a
Yeah.
joke.
I mean, I can.
So, Caspian's a chicken photographer now.
I'll take photos of chickens.
Anyway, segueing us
Segueing
into the next topic.
Segway.
It is now truly into Pride Month. It is now the 3rd of June. We thought
You
You
to
forgot to
celebrate
mention that at
this
the beginning.
lovely month.
it's
right.
so funny
I
how
mentioned
Ash
it
is
now.
always
We're all
doing like
good.
time zone conversion automatically by now.
Yeah, Ash is wild.
Yeah.
For me,
It's
the
actually
fourth
the
as
4th
well,
for me,
Ash. Just
but it's
so
the
you know.
3rd for everyone.
No.
Oh
me,
yeah.
At the time
it
of
would be
filming
for you,
this, it's
hey.
the 3rd.
Yeah.
Fun fact.
Flash
Except
forward.
for 2 of us, it's the 3rd. For 2 of us, it's the 4th. It's fine. We time zone
Cool
very well.
kids. Cool kids. It's the 3rd.
Anyway,
Cool kids.
so in the spirit of Pride and Pride Month, and all good things that are coming out that have come out of history, minus the stuff going on right now, we thought we would talk about ourselves, and coming out and that whole experience for us.
Oh boy.
I'm not starting because mine is super sad, so I'll go in the middle somewhere so people forget.
I don't want to start either.
Mats?
Take it away,
What?
Mats.
If you
So
have
and
black
so
enough, I'll
if I
go
should
first.
start.
Yeah, you
Yeah,
can
go
start.
for it. Why not?
Okay, that will be. You all know the story, right? I think you know.
Maybe.
Maybe.
Right,
Maybe,
you
I don't know.
definitely know.
I definitely know. I'm saying maybe to be in the group, okay, guys? Mats and I talk way too much.
So my coming out story. Yeah, so that happened actually so long ago now, when I think about it. Somewhere in 7th grade? 8th? Yeah, long time ago, right? Long time ago.
We'll
We're
go in
getting old.
order of when it happened.
I don't know when mine happened.
I don't know when mine
Okay,
happened either.
7th. I think it was 7th grade. Where I kind of like thought about this stuff, like, or thought about for some time, and then went and told a few friends, or like a
Oh, I
few.
do know the story.
Yeah, you know the story.
Oh no.
Talked with a few friends about it. No one else, just like very few friends.
Hmm.
Who then most of them were like they were really cool with it. But I also myself wasn't
remember.
really sure about anything yet, so it was just like complicated. It's still complicated,
You're
but
like,
hey, we're all still
feel
complicated.
that.
But
Fair.
so I told a few friends, they reacted really nicely, to be fair. But one of them decided it was a cool idea to be very cool to me and just tell it everyone behind my back.
Yeah, that's the
And
cool thing to do.
yeah, and that was at a time where there were still a few people who were actively, I would put it, trying to bully me, because from like I was never really that affected from bullying because I just didn't care. But they were like doing stupid jokes and like which could be counted as bullying, and I was just like always, yeah, I don't care, just do whatever and I'll do me and I don't care about it. So these people suddenly knew. And obviously this was then directly
A new
being
ammo.
used.
Oh boy, oh boy. I love homophobic bullying. Sarcasm. Sarcasm. Please don't take that out of context.
It was actually not homophobic bullying. It was more like bullying. They tried to use it in a way to just make me uncomfortable. Like,
Yeah.
ask me about it and stuff like that, and just make me uncomfortable in some way. It was actually not being like, it's not cool to be gay, to be queer, whatever. It was just in a way so they knew a secret, basically.
That's fun.
Yes.
So, I decided to just end it, like all the bullying and all the talk about it, in a single move because I didn't want to deal with it.
Uh-huh.
And at this point, I was actively doing videos on my YouTube channel, and basically everyone in my school and class and whatever knew my YouTube channel.
Okay.
So I just made a coming out video about it.
Which is the most iconic move as like a 12, 13-year-old. Is just making a video for your class being like, yeah, I'm queer. And
It was not about to my class. It was just to everyone. I was
I know.
while
It's
filming
just
this, or like
iconic.
before filming this video, I was actively shaking on my before my desk.
Oh, that's the
Aw.
thing.
I had multiple takes until I could get it done and stuff like that. But I did the video. I showed it to a few friends before posting it, like close friends, and then posted it. And this was over a weekend, basically. So the stuff happened, like the first bullying started on like a Friday, and
Mhm.
then over the weekend I did that video, and on Monday, they tried it again. I just asked them, and I just told them, hey, yeah, that's the case. I don't care. Do whatever you want. It's public on YouTube. But it solved the problem because they have
Icon.
no more like any reason to try and bully me with we know a secret or you can tell anyone because I was just I don't care. You can do
That's
whatever you want.
actually such a boss
I don't
move,
care.
though.
I
It
know!
really is.
It's such a boss move. And obviously, like, don't go
the-
do this if people are bullying you about that and, like, you're not
Yeah.
in a safe place to do it. But if you are, iconic move.
So that basically and that stopped all the bullying I ever had forever. I never got bullied in school again after that.
Yeah.
Which is
Understandably.
Make another
Yeah.
YouTube video
pretty
about it.
cool because after that, like it was actually the bullies had. I think I had the feeling they had a respect, and that is the thing
Yeah.
to get. That is just cool, just a cool feeling. So yeah, that
Yeah.
was basically my coming out story. That video, by the way, I think is one of my most clicked videos on the channel.
Nice.
It had
Which
it
will
has
link in
3,000
the
views,
description.
which is
Kidding.
actually
Kidding.
a lot.
If you understand German and want to see baby bats, link in the
Yeah, link in the description.
And also,
Maybe.
I actually just did say that because when I did that, this was so quickly after just myself thinking about all this stuff that it's a lot of stuff I said in there was not like actually how I felt like a bit of time later. So I actually made like I think I called it 2.0 or continued or whatever, where I
Yeah,
cleared
there's
up
the
a lot of
second
stuff.
one.
Pretty cool.
Um,
Mm-hmm.
What a way to come out. Honestly.
So
All right,
that
so
video is also there, and also one of my most clicked videos.
That's crazy though. Does
A little bit wild, yeah.
So do Caspian and Rain, are both yours like generally pretty okay-ish? Are they pretty happy stories?
Yes.
I
Iffy.
just looked it up.
I'll
My
go
coming out
Iffy.
one
last.
video has 2,000 views.
Okay, yeah,
I'll go
Caspian goes
last.
last, and we'll leave on a high note.
I'm gonna go last
Relax.
because
No,
mine's not iffy. It needs to be.
So,
It needs to
Caspian-
be the sad and saddish
True,
ones
true,
sandwiched
okay,
by good
okay.
ones. Yeah.
Fair.
Caspian goes last, and we end on a high note.
Um,
I'll go next because mine's like real bad, and then yours is iffy. And then
Yeah.
for context, when I was younger, I was not in the greatest of households, but it's all good now. Doesn't matter now. So
Without getting too much into it.
without getting too much into it, I was finished high school. High school was awful for me. There was a lot of haha, you're gay jokes and things like that, and I just was silent. I didn't confirm or deny anything. I didn't make a YouTube video about it, which I probably should have. That would have been a good a good way around it.
If you're,
But anyway,
yeah,
I left high
please
school
don't follow
in...
my lead if you're not comfortable with doing that. Please don't do it.
Please don't.
I I left high school in the rearview mirror. So high school for Australia is from about 13 years old to about 18. So it's a big chunk of your life. Well, you're what is it? Pre-teen, pre-adolescent. I don't know. Whatever. You know what I mean.
Pre-20.
Yeah, pre-20s life. That'll do. So at this point, I was out of high school. I was I was either 18 or 19. And I decided to get a beautiful little app that the gays all know. The gay men all know. It has a very iconic sound. I think the people who need to know will know. So I met someone on it, and we decided that we were going to meet up, and we met up, and things happened, and then more things happened, and then we decided that dating was a good idea. So we started secretly dating, hiding it from both our families. And anyway, so I was getting ready for my clinical placements, so it was probably, I had to get up at like 3 something, and to be leaving by 4:30. I think I got up at like 10 to 4, and I had to leave by 4:30. So, I was in my scrubs, like I was ready to walk out the door. I went down to the kitchen to make myself coffee and like food just before I left. Anyway, when I get to the kitchen, my stepdad was in the kitchen. And we just had some small talk because we didn't really talk. So, we did the usual like small talk, like, "Oh, good morning," random small talk.
Normal morning talk.
Anyway, yeah, normal small talk at fucking 4 in the morning. Like, and then he was like, that friend, let's call them,
Dude.
Jeremy.
I don't know. Yeah, dude. Jeremy. Let's call them Jeremy.
That's
So
awful.
my stepdad was like, "Oh, so you and Jeremy?" I'm like, "What?" And he's like, "You and Jeremy?" I was like, "Huh?" They were... And then he was like, "You and Jeremy, you're more than friends, aren't you?" I was like, no, we're just friends." Anyway, he kept going and going until I was like out of time. Like, I had to go, otherwise I was going to be late. I had to leave. So to shut him up, I just said, "Yeah, you're right. We're more than friends. We're dating." Off, and I left.
Another story we'll
That's
have to
another
bleep.
swear for you at whatever time we're at.
No.
It's okay. It's justified in this one. It's justified.
It is.
And then, I went to my clinical placement, and then on my lunch break, I called my mum crying, and then that was me coming out to my mum.
Don't we all?
And then, yeah, that was my coming out story. It wasn't really me coming out; it was more an interrogation, but interrogation out, I guess. But
Yeah.
anyway, I laugh about it now.
Interrogation out.
Like, it's fun.
That's why you like all cop shows.
Yeah. Anyway, I like it's like there's no sympathy needed or anything. It's funny to me now. Like, I probably would have never come out. Like, I never would have said anything because I'm in the firm belief you bring whoever you bring home. Like, you shouldn't have to be like, "Huh, I'm gay. I like this
coming out
person. I
shouldn't be
like these
needed.
people." Nah. So I was just gonna bring someone home one day. So I was not expected to be interrogated at 4 a.m. in my kitchen, but
Yeah, really.
anyway, so that was
Wow.
my fun story. Rain, how is you?
Can we take
Your turn.
a commercial break for a second?
And we're back.
Welcome back to today's chaos.
That's perfect.
Yeah.
Ta-da.
You have to understand that we haven't all four been on a call since the last podcast.
No,
So
since
this is
before
No,
what
that
not even
one.
since the last
today.
podcast.
'Cause you
Since
haven't
the last
been here for a
podcast was
couple of
before
two.
us.
Wait, what? I
Yeah,
didn't even know you were filming without me. My God,
we
look
have
where you
been.
guys go.
We missed one
You've
upload
grown up and
because
spread your wings.
we missed one upload because I was out of town and then had surgery, but we're getting back to it.
Yeah.
Oh, cool.
We were trying to keep it going even when you were not here.
Yeah,
But
and we
kind
were
of
doing
Oopsies.
it except for
Yeah.
one upload cycle. So
Yeah.
Oops.
That's awesome. Yeah, no. Rain messaged me. I don't know. It's really a couple of weeks ago now, and it was just like, "What the fuck is happening?" Oh, sorry, Caspian.
Oh my God, you guys are terrible.
Anyway, Rain was like, "WTF? What is happening? You were the glue that held us together. You need to come back," or something like that.
Essentially, like everything's falling apart.
I mean, we were doing okay. It didn't
No,
help
no,
that
listen.
the thing
two
is,
of us were in
with
finals.
all the stuff we're normally doing, all the stuff we are meant to be doing, like our departments, basically, that was all working, but we had all to like basically get all the stuff also done that Ash is normally doing, which is
True.
a lot.
And
And
then-
we
Which is
all
a
have
lot.
no idea about it, basically. So it was chaos.
And then
So we're just like, what does Ash do? What does Ash do?
Like
How do we do
everything,
this?
basically
I
holding
know.
everything together.
and then throw finals in for two of us on top of that. Like,
Yeah.
it's been a time. Like, if I had more than less than 2 weeks notice that it was like, by the way, you're homeless, like, I would have like written a full handover and been like, hey, this is everything that I do on a daily basis.
Oh
Like,
my goodness, I
this
would
is
have
what
loved you for
you
that.
check.
Write it
Oh,
for
I
me
totally.
now.
I've got half of it done. I just haven't got time to go back to it because this whole working 8 till 5 job for me now is
Yeah.
so it's throwing me, like, because going from shift work to like working 8 to 5, I'm like, I don't have time anymore because I'm at work like 5 days a week,
Welcome
which is
to
just
me.
crazy to me. And you earn less money. It doesn't make sense to me. But anyway, where were we?
We were
Rain.
bringing it in for coming out again. We're halfway
Oh
through.
goodness. I don't really know where to start with mine.
Just say whatever.
I think. I don't know. I think I was a kid that had like the strong flannel phase in middle school, and that everyone
what
kind of
phase?
knew
Flannel,
like plaid.
Okay,
I only wore
someone needs
plaid.
to spell me out a word here that I can Google.
PLAID.
Yes.
I thought you were gonna spell flannel, and you started with a P. I was like, this.
Another one.
These are usually easy to edit, guys.
Plaid, flannel, like lumberjack, like that pattern.
Yeah,
I wore those exclusively in middle school, and I also had blue hair in middle school. Let's talk. We're gonna ignore that though.
Clarify middle school here because I think in every country that is different.
From age like 11 to 13, 14.
Why do you have so many schools? It's so confusing. Okay. Yep.
I went to 4. We won't get into it.
We only have
Point
primary
is-
and then high school, and that's it.
No.
And high school is from age 10 to 18.
We will talk about I will not get sidetracked by this.
Yeah.
Because I will, but we can get
Continue.
back to it.
Continue.
Essentially, everyone was like, I think Raina is a little gay. And I was like, no. Nah. Never. Me? No. And then I was like, maybe I am a little not the straightest. Maybe I am a little not the straightest. And I dabbled in dating men and the mess of that. And then was in a relationship and realized I was a lesbian. Sorry, dude. And here we are. And I never really told anyone that I was queer in the first place. It just kind of was like, yup, Rain is. And I denied it for so long. And then one time they were like, yup, she is. And then I just stopped denying it. And then, like, a few weeks ago, this is very new, I was like, haha, I guess I am a lesbian. They were right all along. And that's really it.
That was.
There's a lot of like.
It was more than
there's
a
a lot
few
of
weeks ago now.
Oh,
Was
yeah.
that not ages ago now?
It's like,
That's like
3
2 months
weeks
ago.
ago.
2 months ago.
Like a month tops. It was not that long ago.
It was a month and a half.
Really?
I can tell you the exact day. I can tell you the exact day.
That's such a lesbian thing to do, though. Have the
1,
day when
2, 3, 4, 5, 6 weeks ago.
Okay.
6 weeks ago. Okay, yeah.
I knew it wasn't 2 months, though.
Yeah. Oh my god.
That's
a 6-week
essentially 2
lesbian?
months.
Woo!
Oh my goodness, Ash. Anyways, so
Oh,
I had never really
we need
told
to
people.
celebrate your 2-month anniversary. Of coming out.
I will-
Of
I will
finding
fight
yourself,
you,
you know?
I will
You
fight
already
you.
do that all the time, Rain. It's
I know.
nothing new.
Oh, Ash and I are getting divorced. Anyways, point is, I had never really like told people. People just kind of knew. People just kind of knew. And then I realized that um my mom should probably know. Hi, mom, because she's gonna see it on here anyways. So I literally messaged her being like, haha, I'm gay. And with like the little nail emojis, and she thought they were dragons. So
Dragons?
you know, like the little nail emojis that I use all the time? To be
Yeah,
like,
but
I'm so cool. She thought
dragons?
they were dragons. And she was like, whoa, 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 whoa. What? What are these? That's what she was confused about. Not the
Raina's
part
in
her
love with
daughter,
dragons? What?
not the part that her daughter is a lesbian. She was just confused about the emoji. Yeah.
Yeah, but that is
Especially
so like your mother though. Like it's amazing.
hi mom.
It's
There's
like,
a
oh,
lot
the gay.
more.
Yeah, nah, I don't.
Yeah,
It's like
there's a lot
the gay part. Yeah, I don't care about that. What's this emoji?
actually though. There's a lot more like, you know, personal growth and development. Did we swear?
Yes, Ash did.
Oh.
Wait, who? What? How?
Thespian
You!
No, I
was
did not.
silently
There was no
writing down
way.
timestamps.
I've been writing down timestamps. You said gay.
No, I didn't. No way.
You
I need
100%
to actually get
did.
used to using my beat buttons when I do stuff like this.
Yeah,
So then I
I'm really
can swear,
rusty at
but
this
I'm gonna beat with
podcasting.
myself.
Yeah, Ash is just off the hook right now.
Yeah. There's a
I
lot more like
haven't seen all three of you in a long time.
yeah. There's a lot more like personal development and personal growth and trauma and that kind of stuff that's kind of all tied into that. But for the basics, that's it. And I don't want to get into the rest on camera on the internet.
Totally fair.
Yeah.
I guess that brings it to me then.
Yeah.
Mine is not that exciting, but it's totally positive. So I
Positive coming out.
didn't
Couldn't be that. Couldn't be me.
The way I came out to my parents, I talked to my sister about stuff like this because she's also queer and trans. So
Hang on, wait. I've totally forgotten
Yes.
that you had a sister.
Yeah, I was gonna say
You
yes.
give off
Caspian has a sister.
such you give off such only child energies. I swear.
I know.
well,
I
thank you.
know.
I think.
No,
I
you don't
think.
want to be an only
I don't
child.
know.
That's as an
I
only
don't know.
child. You don't want
You
that
don't-
energy.
That's a whole nother conversation about why I have the energy I have.
That's
But my coming out was I brought home a boy, which at the time I was not identifying as non-binary, and I just brought home a guy one, and I was like, we're gonna go hang out, just watch some stuff on the computer, just chill. And my
just
parents
hang
were
out.
like, okay,
Cool.
yep. That that was it.
That's it.
That was it. Really, that was it.
Mhm.
That was like my biromanticness, I guess, or pan. I don't know. Just I say queer.
Some level of queer. Yeah.
My queerness. Because I'm also on the A spectrum, which that's been a whole process. That I've tried to figure that out for years and years and
Been there,
years.
done that. Turns
And-
out, just men. Sorry. Continue.
No, it's just
absolutely agreed.
I haven't.
Men are trash. Kidding. That's a joke for any men here.
Oh
Mats.
no, but yeah, figuring out my A spectruminess was. It's not like coming out. That's just more of a coming to terms with societal expectations versus what you actually want. That's more of a coming out to yourself deal, because I don't want to talk about my sex life with people, so I'm gonna be like, no,
It's
like,
it's almost like a lot more personal.
it is.
To where if you're like, oh, I'm like bisexual, I'm attracted to like bisexual bi romantic. Where you're like, I'm romantically attracted to men and women or whoever. And people are just like, okay. And then when you specify like asexual, they're like, oh, well, that's scandalous. And it's like,
Yeah, it's so weird that people react so
yeah.
negatively to that. Cause like,
Mhm.
it's like, just no.
Just know.
Just no. Yeah, that's my like coming out as far as gender identities go. I could talk about coming out as non-binary too, if you guys want.
Sure.
Sure.
If you
Yes.
want.
Okay,
If you
so
want, tell us.
Love
Yes,
this
please.
story.
yeah, so
I actually don't know if I've ever heard that story, but
I will
I don't know if I
It's
have
a funny
either.
one.
I will try to put as many details in as I can without going too in detail for YouTube. It took me way too long to figure out I was non-binary. The signs were there
Same.
literally
Same.
only literally my entire life. I was like, "Oh, well, I don't like this about myself." And like I have a imagination, a very vivid imagination. I'd always imagine myself as a not
Just a
not male
not male.
person, very much not male person. And I was just in my thought process, I was like, I'm just a weird guy. I'm just a little quirky. Doesn't everyone wish that they, just were different?
not.
Different? Right? Everybody does that. And so I go about my life for most of my life so far just thinking that. And then my sister came out as trans like a year before I figured out I was non-binary, and I'm like chewing on different things now. Like in my head, I'm like, there's new thought processes that had never been going on before. And February of 2020, I was at brunch with my family and family friends because they wanted to go to brunch.
They'll
And
know how I feel about brunch.
and
This
I'm
is
like-
the only brunch I accept.
and I'm like taking a bite of my omelet or whatever the heck I got. I think it was an omelet. And I literally go, I figure it out right then. Middle of brunch. Bite of food right in my mouth.
just in shock.
Sounds like Rain's experience too.
All the
minus the brunch
Literally.
all the thoughts finally clicked in my head, and I'm like, wait a second.
Mhm.
There's another option. And so I like went about like trying they them pronouns, which fit immediately because I don't like masculine pronouns. Crazy. And then I told my sister about it, and then I told my sister that she had to force me to tell my parents. Which she did the same day, in fact.
Oh, that's real quick.
I asked her to do that like after I was like talking to her. But yeah. And so I told my parents, and they were like, okay, cool. There we go.
Okay.
There we go. That's
Yeah.
all the
I
coming
don't
out.
really remember my whole like I don't conform to gender. I don't really remember all that. I know that I started like trying a different name to start with, and obviously it's the name that I now have, which is amazing. I didn't go through too many names. I literally stole this one name from someone, and I was like, yeah, I like that name. That's mine now.
Hell yeah. Hey,
And then-
we're both the same on that.
And
I'm
I'll
just gonna
trade you
take
my
that
gender
name
for
and
your
put
name.
it here.
I stuck with the first name I
Well,
like
the-
too, so that's kind of cool.
Yeah. Yeah, it was really cool. I think I tried like one more for like a day, and I was
Did
like, no,
you?
this is awful.
Was that
Not you guys.
somewhere in the time where
That was.
No.
It was
I
not
believe that was pre
everything.
old server.
When we knew each other.
Yeah, because you've always been Ash since I've known
Yeah.
you, and I was on server for the longest of
but
all of us,
that-
so...
Caspian, if it was just for a day that Ash tried a different name, we could have
True.
missed it.
True.
Like that
Nah.
could have been
Yeah,
somewhere in there.
I don't know where I was up to with all of that old server stuff and how high up I was in the hierarchy then. Yeah, I'm not sure when it was, but it was when I was living in Coffs, which was, I don't know.
That was a long,
Oh.
like that was most of old server time also though.
Yeah.
Was it?
Oh my
Oh,
goodness.
so then yeah, I probably like
That's a year ago.
I was probably in that server then. That wasn't no way, that was only a year ago.
Yep.
Oh my god, it was. Oh my
Ooh,
god.
the end of the month.
Anyways,
Moving
Anyway.
on.
Moving on.
Wow, how far
I
we've
sort
come
of
in a year.
my whole life I've always been. That's crazy. It's absolutely nuts. Anyway, I sort of always my whole life I've never conformed to these masculine. This is how you've got to be a man, sort of things. Like I've never sort of been like, oh, I really like sport, or I really like. I don't know. I'm trying to think of manly things, and I just can't. Like, I don't see anything like that. But like,
Axe throwing.
you know, like all of these, yeah, like I don't know, all of these things like you get growing up, like brought up, and you're like, this is what a man does. Like the man provides for the family. Oh, that's something that my stepdad was really like on about, was me carrying on the family name to my children. It's like you've got to bring on
Why?
the family name. You're the only man in the. I don't know. I've got no idea. Considering my last name is no longer his last name, so. But yeah, I don't know. I remember changing names. I remember trying a different name and being like, oh, this suits. Like, I just feel so much better with this name. Like, it's just good. And then I remember being like, talking to my partner at the time and being like, I don't really like the whole, like, you know, being referred to like, oh, hey, dude, like, what's going on? Or, hey, guy, like, you know what I mean? Like, just those, like, being included with the boys, you know, just made me very uncomfortable. And I never knew why. I never knew why. My whole life. Didn't know why. And then I was probably like 20 or something at this time. And then suddenly I was like, you know what? There's another option. And then I started researching it a
another
lot.
option.
And then obviously in the old server, I could talk about it. I probably talked about it a little bit and asked questions. And my God, I'm so sorry, Caspian.
Why?
There was another swear. There was another
Oh,
curse.
I somehow missed that one, but I caught the one that you barely whispered out. That's wild.
You like went over my head until I said, "I'm so sorry."
Okay.
Anyway,
I now set up my
yeah.
my beep button, so and I hopefully I
I
remember
need a
to
beep
press
button.
it.
Whenever I get my computer back and set it up, I am buying a beep button.
It's the best thing ever. I can now swear.
You need one.
And I just have to remember to press it. But hey.
Yeah, we all need beat
Yeah,
buttons.
it's working progress. But yeah, sort of just found out, you know, that there was a different option, and I was like, hey, I sort of really like that. And then I got a close friend, to try they them pronouns on me, and it was amazing. It was so cool. It was like, yeah, I love this. And then for a while there, I went to any pronouns because I was like, you know what? I don't
Mhm.
actually mind anything. And now I'm back to they them. But like for me, it's weird. Like at work or like at places where I'm like, I don't know, I guess work and stuff like that. If they refer to me as like a dude or like one of the boys or whatnot, I'm like, yeah, whatever. Like I don't really care. But like at home and with people I know, I'm like, don't you dare.
Yeah.
That's a
Anyway.
different environment.
The one
I
that-
totally get that. I
The
think.
one that pisses me off to no end is sir. Excuse me, sir.
Oh my god, yes. What? Yuck.
Stop it! Please.
Actually, to be fair, I get mammed more than I don't present femme like at all. but I get mammed more than I get sirred, which is hilarious to me.
I've been
You know
mammed
what?
a couple
I get-
times.
Yeah.
When I'm
I get
thinking
sir a
about
lot
this,
at
by the
work.
way. Yeah, finish first.
I get sir and he a lot at work, and I am a cis woman. So I get called he, him a lot. Like a lot. My pronouns
People
are
are
like
just
in my
trying to
email.
keep up with the times.
My
People are
pronouns
just
are
trying
in
to
my
keep up with
email.
the
I have
times. They're
literally
like,
no idea what they're doing.
what?
But I get it a lot
Huh.
because I go by a different name at work. So I think they just assume I'm a man.
Oh, yeah. That's still weird,
I don't know.
though.
It's a little odd. I don't mind. I just kind of laugh about it. I'm like, "Ayo, I've been diagnosed with man today. I've been diagnosed with he, him."
Oh god. When I'm actually thinking about all of this, like obviously stuff like sir or ma'am is like different words here. So, and I
Mhm.
don't exactly know what the exact. I actually don't know.
German translation would be.
But what happened a lot to me is when you're like younger, like child
think-
to teen, whatever. Sometimes adults, like older adults, call you like say something that would be translated to young man, like
Mhm.
hello young man,
yeah.
and I always hated that. I don't know why. And technically,
Oh.
I
That's-
don't mind all
Matt's
the
is
other
no longer
stuff.
That's
That's
just coming out era?
Live on podcast,
Hey,
no.
Everywhere I just have I'm queer, so whatever happens, my my label still fits.
Yeah.
There you go.
Look. Rain has had the gender identity crisis. It's Matt's turn
Yeah, I
now.
think
Like
we
we've
all
been
did
through
at
that
some
one.
point.
It's Matt's turn.
No,
Do you know
no,
what's
I'm fine.
odd?
I'm fine. But I just
Do you know
remembered that I always absolutely hated it if someone called me young man.
Do you know what's very odd? Is my little like gender crisis that I did have. I talked to all three of you about it, and it was Matt's that helped me the most.
Huh.
So how
Was it
sad is that?
Actually,
Yeah,
how?
it really
Interesting.
was. I know.
Interesting.
Where I was like, "This is it. This is how I feel," and he's like,
How did
yeah,
I help you
same.
though? That was during a
"No, it was
time-
you just saying like, yeah, same," and then I was like, "Oh, okay." And it just like things
Because
clicked
that was
in my
during
head.
a time where at least you tried to talk to me about feelings a lot, and I was always like, yeah, about that.
No, but here's the thing: is
Yeah,
this one
The
time
one without
you were like,
feelings.
this one time you were like, I actually can understand what you're trying to say, and like obviously cis woman, not a woman, like different in that aspect. And talking to two non-binary people, like it didn't click for some reason, but for some, I don't know.
Glad I
It
was
somehow
of-
worked.
of
Matt has
help.
feelings now,
Oh, kinda.
kinda.
Hey, it's better than
You
half.
do.
Okay, half
Admit
a
it.
year ago.
Signs of alien invasion. Matt's having feelings.
Oh,
Yeah.
signs of alien
Actually-
invasion.
Anyway, I don't-
I'm not drinking Coke.
We need to talk about this. He's not drinking Coke. He's drinking tea. He's drinking tea.
Tea?
He's not drinking Coke. He's
It's
drinking
not really
tea.
like tea,
it's like-
but
It's
What
like
is it?
Not everything's caffeinated. It's like carbonated tea. It's tea.
it
It's
also
not
has caffeine
Coke.
in it. But
I said that.
What?
I actually have no
Most
idea what
tea
the
is.
English name. I still have no idea what the English name for it is.
What?
It's a
That's
drink.
crazy.
Tea?
I know.
Ever since we met Matt, however
Ever
long
since
ago
ever.
now, it feels like a lifetime ago now that like we all met each other. But
True.
Matt's was known
Well.
always for only drinking Coke. No water,
Only drinks
no
Coke.
nothing.
Here-
Just
you're all of the
bottles
dock
and
open, right?
bottles of Coke.
Yes.
Just all the way at the
Yeah,
bottom.
yeah.
This is what it's translated to.
Mate, soft drink.
Mate, soft
Listen,
drink.
So soft drink is still pop, but it's
Wait.
not Coke.
Wait. Wait. Okay, now I need to do some
Brain
Googling. Someone talk
pop.
about something.
I'll try
Um,
to find a Wikipedia page. Yeah, here's a Wikipedia link. There you go.
Oh, it's mate.
Yeah, but like it's not.
Okay.
I'm not making like the tea itself. It's like in a soft drink form, carbonated.
Okay.
Like, but the taste is basically from there.
Yeah,
Also,
mate
could we
is
just
all
talk about how Matt
oh.
says
That's sorta cool.
Wikipedia?
And it's like, wait, I can
Yeah.
actually here.
Mate-
I can show this. It doesn't really matter because it's Germany only, anyways. But
Mate is really tasty tea. I
Interesting.
will say.
Yep.
Also, could we talk about how Matt says Wikipedia?
Say Wikipedia.
Yeah, that was great.
Wikipedia.
Nah, you did not.
Uh, nah, you said it like starting with a V or something before. It was like
Mhm.
Wikipedia. It was amazing. I loved it.
Maybe the German pronunciation mixed into it because the German pronunciation would be Wikipedia. So
No, wait, hold
Yeah,
on.
that's what you said.
You
That's
have-
totally what you
have-
said. Yeah.
You have German pronunciation of words?
obviously,
No, I meant like you pronounce words in German. Do you know German?
Speaking
that
of
was
how to
so fun.
pronounce
Ash-
words,
my
Ash,
God.
do you actually know that? Like 2 months ago, someone on the Discord. We were in like a talk on the Discord, and someone on the Discord was in there and was like, "Wait, you speak German?"
Like genuinely didn't know he
And-
spoke German.
And I had no idea how to react to that. I was just
Like,
yes.
yeah. Yeah. I'm born and raised
Um,
in Germany.
I live here.
I didn't set a timer this time. Where are we at for time?
We're
Are
pretty
we
good right
needing
now.
to wrap up or?
Whenever we feel like it, we can. Also,
Okay.
speaking about how to pronounce words, Rain is helping me pronounce things like a Canadian.
Am I?
Yeah.
Oh, a boot.
No.
Oh my god, we do not
like,
Just
say
make sure
a
you
boot
Make sure you get.
like Putin.
Make sure you get your boots right.
No, and Toronto.
Oh yeah, it's not Toronto. It's
so-
Toronto.
It's Toronto, and I've now cannot even say it the other way now. Like it just doesn't. It's not
So
in my head that
for-
way.
For context, for people who haven't known us forever, ever since I met Rain, I think has said like words that sometimes sound a little bit like a boot. Like sometimes
I
says
don't say a
about
boot.
like a boot. Just you
I
do
don't say a boot.
sometimes.
I don't.
And ever since Rain and I have like known each other, I have bullied Rain. Every time I'm in call, I
Yeah.
go, "Oh, I just need to think about this." It's
Yeah, bullying. You know what I'm gonna do? Make a YouTube video about it.
yeah. Go on HR. Go on HR. What are you gonna do?
Go on, HR. Go on, HR. Oh my goodness. I hope HR at my work doesn't find this. I'd be fired real quick.
Go and make a YouTube video about it. Why not?
Yeah. Yeah, maybe you should. Maybe we should. Maybe you should make one on our channel and be like, I have been bullied by the director.
As we know from experience, making a video solves the problem. So
There we go, beat button. I think this is a good
There we
place to
go.
call it too. We're
I think so,
completely
yeah.
derailed from the last topic, and I think we could ramble on about anything forever, but at some point we need to cut it off and just be done. So
Yeah.
happy Pride Month, everyone.
Yes.
It's June.
Happy
remember
Pride
to you're all watching, join the Discord if you're
Yeah.
not on there already.
Join the
Link
Discord.
is down there. Follow YouTube, like the video, follow us on social media everywhere, and also everything linked down there
Yes. Be
Mhm.
safe this Pride Month,
I dare you to do
especially
it-
in the US.
to do that.
And yeah, anyway, that's about it. Bye.
Bye.
Bye.